Well, hey, at least it's not as bad as what it has been in other parts of the state. Wild weather hit our friends to the north last week, and our Tony Laubach was there taking on not one, not two, but 3 tornadoes. Here's his report.
Greetings! I am the weather warrior Tony Laubach. Ma Nature gave me one last hurrah right here in northern Illinois last week, and I hoped it would end the season on a high note. One of the perks to waking up in the target area is getting to sleep in a little bit, which is good. You need the rest for a day like today. The Storm Prediction Center maintained their moderate risk going into today, including a 10% hatch for tornadoes, which is kind of on the higher end of their progs, and the hatch meaning that strong tornadoes are a possibility. Waking up to rain and a little bit of thunder. Visible satellite does show clearing west of here, which is going to be key in the instability buildup later this afternoon. And I think we have a cap in place which will prevent storms from firing early. So if all of that actually does happen, then the day could be extremely volatile. After milking the latest checkout I could get the front desk to give me, I packed up my things and cleared the room, loading up my van for this final chase day of the season. The drive wasn't long, making a short hour and change trip north to my target area, only to sit at a gas station for several hours of waiting. But I wasn't the only one baking the day out there, running into my good friends and fellow storm chasers Ben McMillan and the musical Ed Grubb. For everyone, days like this are hurry up and wait.
The waiting game is what it's all about. How many hours of sunlight can we see?
Ed, along with several other chasers who gathered here, got a game of football going to pass the time until Ma Nature was ready to take the stage.
The National Weather Service has issued tornado watch number 286.
The first storm fired across the border and eventually moved into northwest Illinois, displaying great structure but no tornado threat early. The lightning was the biggest show, with as many as 40 bolts per minute coming down while we kept pace with the storm. The storm would actually produce a quick tornado right in front of me as I tried to get an easterly road to keep pace with the southeast moving cell. After the tornado crossed, the rear flank downdraft, or winds wrapping around the tornado, blew across the road at over 80 miles per hour, blowing large tree limbs down in the road in front of me. When I finally got to my road, I was only able to catch the waning seconds of the funnel as it quickly dissipated. Storms continued into the night, where I saw at least 2 more tornadoes in the lightning flashes. Those stat patter tornadoes were the only 3 in what was the least chased June of my career, but it wraps up what was an incredible season featuring nearly 30 tornadoes over 27,000 miles of driving. And next week I will look back on the season and share with you some of my favorite moments of 2016. For News 3, I'm meteorologist Tony Laubach, the Weather Warrior.
That's a career I could never have.
Yeah, always some good stuff though, for sure. Thank you, Tony, for that